معاكم والله وفيتوا الدين وصفتوا النصر شمسين والله وفيتوا يا سباع ولد سباع وصنتوا شرف هلقا وكل شعب الدرع.
At exactly 3 a.m, the pilot in the lead aircraft pushed the button and a 2,000-pound laser-guided bomb descended on its target. Cruise missiles launched from US warships knocked out the power stations.
Occupying Kuwait. In a ground campaign lasting a scant 100 hours, the fourth largest army in the world was decisively defeated. Waged for the most part in trackless desert, the Gulf War was dominated by artillery force. To deal with Iraqi artillery, the Allied forces had a wide variety of weapons. Iraqi artillery was a special focus of air attack and counter-battery fire from Allied artillery.
Coming into Allied headquarters of a large Iraqi convoy far to the east. The convoy was reported to be on the highway leading out of Kuwait City. Pilots called the 3-mile-long stretch of charred bodies and vehicles the Highway of Death. Initial reports were of tremendous carnage, thousands dead.
And it is 3 miles of the most amazing vehicular carnage you can imagine.
The Iraqi army didn't make a retreat at all. It was a headlong, panicky flight into disaster.
I don't know what the casualty count was there. We never got one, but I would say virtually every Iraq that was in that convoy was killed.
(1991) Wednesday, January 16th. The war has officially begun. Bush states that we will not fail. Our coalition force of 35 nations with the US leading it begins to invade Kuwait and Iraq. Thursday, January 17th, the US Patriot missile, the first anti-missile missile, is deployed to down the Iraqi Scud missiles fired at civilian populations. Wednesday, January 23rd, US decides to bomb a chemical factory plant. Saddam Hussein uses this to gain support by spreading lies by claiming that it was a baby formula plant. Bush decides that this is necessary to remove the Iraqi president as the ultimate goal of the war. Monday, February 4th, Iran begins to offer peace and resume official relations with the US. February 9th, Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev warns the military action exceeds the UN's mandate. February 12th, Allied forces combine operations Desert Storm and Desert Sabre to create the largest battlefield in war to date. On February 15th, Iraq offers to withdraw if Israel pulls out of Arabi-occupied territories, and forgiveness of Iraqi debts is given, with allies paying for Iraq's rebuilding. Bush takes offense to such an unreasonable condition and prepares for ground war. On February 22nd, Scorched Earth operation begins. Kuwait's oil fields are destroyed and Iraq has its final chance to avoid the ground war. On February 23rd, it fails to withdraw and the offense begins. February 28th, Kuwait raises its emirate flag and George Bush declares suspension of offense and sets grounds for permanent ceasefire.
The small submunitions blanket a wide area. The MLRS proved very successful in countering the threat of the more numerous Iraqi artillery force.
From the rooftops of Baghdad, 3,000 anti-aircraft guns fired into the night.